The Federal Trade Commission is cracking down on hidden fees when it comes to live events. A new rule started today requiring businesses like Ticketmaster and Airbnb to show all fees in the advertised price before purchase. Fox 4 Stephen Dial joins us live with more. Stephen.
Clarice, no one likes hidden fees. No one wants to pay extra fees. And while this new rule does provide more transparency for live events purchases, it still doesn't do away with hidden fees themselves.
It can be kind of sneaky.
Concerns about ticket prices and high fees for live events and hotel stays have been in the spotlight more. A few years ago, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour made national headlines because of the ticketing process. Part of that concern was high and fluctuating fees.
I think a lot of people realize that it's built in nowadays. So I think it is what it is.
Monday, the Federal Trade Commission rule on unfair or deceptive fees took effect. Stacey Camarano is with the FTC.
What that means is that businesses in those industries need to include the total price up front, with a few exceptions for all mandatory fees when they're selling live event tickets or short-term lodging.
When I went to Ticketmaster to look up pricing for the upcoming Stars playoff game, you see this prompt saying, quote, prices are all in. Other sites like StubHub and Airbnb showed a detailed cost breakdown before the final screen to purchase.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, especially if there's people who don't use the internet often, or older people who are buying tickets for a one-time event don't realize that they're going to be spending more money. So I think that's a good thing.
What is the penalty for a business who may not comply with this?
Businesses that violate the rule are subject to civil penalties under the rule, so they can be fined for their actions.
Even with the added transparency, some think the customer is still being taken advantage of.
I feel like we're kind of screwed either way.
Interesting way to think. Probably many people agree with him, Clarice. Hey, if you are doing this, don't be shocked if you see a separate fee for your shipping that is not included in the transparency that businesses have to provide. That is a separate fee, but you should see a different type of ticket breakdown next time you buy your tickets.
Okay, we are definitely going to look forward to that one. Thank you. Good information, Steve. Thanks.